back, everybody, to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to capture quiet on Metal Gear Solid 5, the Phantom Pain, and after that, I'm going to give you a little rant on the prices of the PS5 games and the Xbox Series and whatnot. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you guys I'm show you guys in this video how to capture quiet, if you didn't know. And why am I making this video? It's an old game, right? Well, because of the PS5 and the Series S and X backwards compatibility, a lot of people are going to be playing games they never played or never had the time. I beat this on the PS4 Pro when it came out. I loved it, enjoyed it, but I rebought it on sale on the Xbox Series, and I'm replaying it now. And I figure for my subscribers, if you guys need help, this video will help you guys how to capture her. On top of that, before you have to unlock this mission. So the first 10 missions, you gotta go ahead and beat those, and then go to your side ops. And when on your side ops, it's gonna be the operation that's highlighted in yellow or gold. Is you're gonna have to go retrieve a doctor or recruit a scientist or a doctor. Can't remember what it was, but it's gonna be the one that is gonna state that it's the very important mission on your side ops. You can't miss it. Once you do that, you will unlock this mission here, and then going forward, then you're gonna get the gist of it, of how to capture her. And for those who just want to know how to do this, you can just go ahead and ignore my commentary. But I'm gonna rant a little bit about the PS5 and Xbox Series. Now, on the PS5 games, why do they cost more than the Xbox Series? I don't get it. For instance, Call of Duty Vanguard came out yesterday. Yesterday, and I didn't buy it. Now, on the Xbox, it's $60 on the Xbox Series, but on the PS5, it's $69, $70. So I don't understand, why why it costs more. So the reason why I'm gonna talk about this is because as much as we all love PlayStation, they're not really consumer friendly. Cause how can you have a game costing more than your competitor? But the real problem is the consumers don't have a problem with that. Like, as a consumer, you should have a fit about that, because your game on your platform, exact same game, exact same quality, running on the current generation, costs $10 more than your competitor. So for me, I'm unbiased. I enjoy both platforms, the PlayStation and the Xbox. And as long as I'm alive and can afford it, I will continue on having both consoles. But not everyone can do that. So if you had to choose one, obviously you're gonna choose the one that your friends play on, right? That's the number one choice. It doesn't matter how you feel, which console is better, whatnot. You're gonna get the console, the platform that your friends play on. That's the number one thing, right? For me, if that's the case, and going forward, the platform of choice, and as a consumer, and if I don't, let's say I'm a young teenager and I don't have as much money, or I don't get allowances, or I don't have enough money to spend, and I want to have more game than none, I will probably go with the platform that the games or the software costs a little bit less. Now, never mind that you can get the games cheaper when it goes on sale, or if you go to Walmart, because Walmart, they have their games are already automatically cheaper. So if you guys did not know that, the games at Walmart that is normally $60 will be $50 if you guys didn't know that. Same thing with PS5 games. A lot of the PS5 games are actually, you can get Godfall for $40 on the PS5. So that's what I got, because it was $40. Everywhere else, that game is $70 because it's a PS5 exclusive. But so I just figure, for those who are still trying to get the current generation, the PS5, the Xbox Series, I figured I'd throw that out there, that these games are costing more on the PlayStation side. And then a lot of times, I don't know about now, but I remember when I bought the Xbox, when I bought Call of Duty Cold War on the PS5, I had to pay more for it. In fact, it was probably the same price on the Xbox. But besides that game, majority of the Xbox games, they have smart delivery, which if you own it on the lower graphics or the lower console, when you have the higher, the more powerful console with that software, it has smart delivery where it'll just upgrade the graphics for free. On the PlayStation side, a lot of games you have to pay more. I don't know about now, maybe they changed that, I'm not sure. But on top of that, the game that's on the game save on your PS4, exact same game, and if you have that game on the PS5 version, it's a totally different game. But that's neither here nor there. I just want to mention that. I don't know if they patched that or not. So right now, as far as I can tell, like I said, obviously the one main factor, you're gonna buy the console that your friends play on, because that's more important. Two, you're gonna buy the console that your exclusive game that you can't live without is on. But if neither one of those is a factor for you, I would just buy the Series S or X. And right now there's a lot of Series S out there, so you can buy that at retail. Obviously the Series X is better, but there's nothing wrong with the Series S. I use my Series S as a spare when I'm not in the living room. I use it in the bedroom, and I love it. So I figure, hey, give you guys some information on top of that. Oh, let me tell you how this game runs on the Series S and the Series X. So Metal Gear Solid Phantom Pain, when you're running on the S or X, the Series S or X, with the external hard drive, it runs smooth. When you're running on the external or the expansion pack on the Series S or X, it is also smooth, just as smooth as you would have it on the internal memory or the internal hard drive. And another information you guys might not know is that some certain games have boost mode, like Far Cry 5 New Dawn, Far Cry 5 the original. Now that game for sure has boost mode. This game in particular, Metal Gear Solid 5, does not have boost mode, but you don't need it. And if you're wondering if you need to have it on the expansion pack or internal hard drive to run boost mode, you do not. So if you're running any game, as long as that game has the compatibility to run boost mode, you can run boost mode even if the game is in the external hard drive. It don't have to be in the expansion pack or the internal hard drive, FYI. And one more thing, a lot of the games, let's say they don't have the compatibility for boost mode. The reason some games they just don't have the boost mode, but some games doesn't mean you're not running that 120 frames per second. It's just because they don't need the boost mode, so that game's already at 120 frames per second. So that's just some information for you guys, for those who are the owners of these current gen or thinking about getting one when they can get their hands on one. So I just thought I'd throw this out there. Kill two birds with one stone. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Put it, Dragons out.